Well, you can't have Mardi Gras without beads, parades, and of course, the tasty king cake.
Well, there are some pretty well-known places in Shreveport to pick up a cake. There's a new one in town owned by a Shreveport couple that actually met during this festive season.
In this week's Miranda at Work, KSLA News 12's Miranda Whittington heads over to the Louder Baking Company to learn how to make the real deal.
Mardi Gras season is in full swing, meaning lots and lots of king cake. But for Preston and Sarah Louder, this Mardi Gras season is a little special. They moved from baking king cakes in their house to turning it into a full-scale business.
We were so excited to be kind of launching our new business, bringing something new to the Shreveport area. It's also scary. It's really scary, kind of, shuffling up the norm and stepping out.
But after selling over 500 king cakes from their home last year, they knew it was time to make that big leap. And with that, the Louder Baking Company was born.
But also after king cake season.
So what better way to learn how a king cake is made than from two Shreveport natives who decided to make it their full-time gig. First, we'll start at the dough laminator, where lots of flour is thrown.
You ready? Are you ready, Toby?
Throw it as hard as you can.
We'll take the dough and start shaping it out, and then
Go.
after another throw of flour, we'll run the dough through the laminator.
Here, and you go to the left like that, and it'll go through. Right, come on.
Oh no! Once we get the dough smooth, we'll move on over and scrape our bench and dust it with what else but flour.
There you go.
Look at the rest.
We'll smooth the flour on the bench, unroll the dough, and start buttering it.
You never had too much butter.
Never had too much butter.
Then we'll take our wash and smooth it out on the top of the dough. We'll add some brown sugar cinnamon, and then comes the cream cheese.
It's not gonna drop. There we go.
This amount of dough can make 3 king cakes, so we'll cut them up and start rolling.
Yeah, yours looks nicer.
Once it's wrapped, we'll form a ring, and then
Oh no!
we'll bring it over to the pan, and eventually it will make its way into the oven to cook.
And then we'll close the door. Awesome.
Now, Preston is a pro when it comes to working with the dough, but he has to hand it off to Sarah when it comes to decorating the cakes.
We use the classic Mardi Gras colors of purple, green, and gold.
Sarah will spread their homemade icing onto the cake, and then she'll sprinkle the traditional Mardi Gras colors on top.
And then next we'll do our green.
Then, Sarah let me try. And of course, no king cake is complete without the baby.
Look at my little baby.
Preston and Sarah not only love making king cakes, but this time of the year because it really holds a deeper meaning for the two.
We had some mutual friends introduce us towards the end of college at a Mardi Gras parade near the Duck Pond, and kind of hit it off there.
A year later, they were engaged, and that's when they found out they knew each other long before the parades and king cakes.
We were cleaning out Preston's room at his parents' house, just taking out old things, and we found the picture of us in choir together at First Presbyterian Church.
That's me right there, and that's Sarah, the blue boat.
They've only been open for over a month, but they've got some other plans for their business.
We saw kind of a gap in the market when we started planning out long-term with bread, with fresh baked bread. So we really want to grow that aspect of our business with king cakes during Mardi Gras season, but also bread year-round, not just for retail, but to partner with local restaurants to provide a fresh baked bread option.
And while their business may be small now, Preston and Sarah's dreams for the future are much larger than the king cakes they love to make. Miranda Whittington, KSLA News 12.
If you are running actually in the annual King Cake Classic tomorrow, you can cross the finish line and taste a Louder King Cake for free. You can find more information. I might just run 8 miles for free. Yeah, we hope. But much more about the company. It's all on our KSLA News 12 mobile app.
Next at 6:30.